Ravine on Interstate 10 in Baldwin County.
It was devastating, and it still is now to even think about it. That it's just sad.
Tonight, the latest on the crash that claimed one life.
A crash victim's family speaks.
He woke up to his band director screaming.
We learn more about the moments following that crash.
Plus, a program that helps Florida veterans getting nothing in the state budget this year. The foundation that could close its doors by June.
It may look warm from this view, but temperatures are cooler than normal when those numbers go up and if a chance for rain follows.
You're watching Northwest Florida's news station. This is WEAR Channel 3 News at 5 in high definition.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. This is the scene on Interstate 10 near the Florida-Alabama state line. One man killed this morning and several others injured. It's when a school bus on charter crashed on Interstate 10 this morning in Baldwin County. Happened at about 5:30 this morning.
40 children and 6 adults were on that bus. The driver died in the crash. 3 people are in the hospital right now in critical condition. 4 people are seriously injured. And Channel 3's Christina Leavenworth has the latest.
The bus plummeted more than 50 feet. You can see stuffed animals, blankets, and pillows around the bus. Authorities say the accident happened around 5:30 this morning. The bus was filled with marching band students from Texas. They were heading back from Disney World.
The bus got in the median prior to where the guardrails for that bridge start and travel actually to the eastbound side and back down in the median. The median is deep.
Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused the crash. Dozens of students were taken to area hospitals to be treated for minor to serious injuries. Rescue efforts were difficult due to the location of the bus. Fire rescue crews used ropes to rappel down and pull out victims. Leon Dawson was heading to work in Mobile, Alabama, when he was blocked by emergency vehicles.
I couldn't even function on it because I'm thinking about children, and I got some of my own. And if they had been on a bus that went down, I don't know what I would have done. But it was devastating, and it still is now to even think about it. That it's just sad, and wondering what was going through their mind when they was going through that.
Many patients from the bus crash, as Christina mentioned, were taken to hospitals all across the area. Channel 3's Jamarlo Phillips joins us now from outside of Sacred Heart Hospital with the situation there.
Sue, 20 patients were brought here to Sacred Heart Hospital by ambulance and helicopter. As of 4:50 this afternoon, a hospital spokesperson tell us that 2 people are in critical condition, 3 are in good condition, and 15 of those patients have been treated and released from the hospital, now waiting for their families to arrive. Now, a spokesperson for the hospital tell us that teams responded to a level 3 mass casualty this morning. They say it is the highest level of an emergency because there were more than 10 patients that needed the help of a doctor. Now, Medical Director Trish Stevens says she received a call at 6:28 this morning about the bus crash in Alabama, and within half an hour, everyone in the hospital was ready to help. Now, Stevens says she had double the workforce because many nurses who work overnight stayed later throughout the day to treat the patients there.
We took care of multiple fractures. We took care of some pneumothorax. We took care of some walking wounded. We also took care of some medium acuity, and we were ready. We have capacity, and we have the operational resource to take care of all of those injuries.
Tonight, a spokesperson for Baptist Hospital tell us that one person was treated and released there earlier today. We also called West Florida Hospital, who says no patients were treated there. Now tonight, a spokesperson for the hospital says that they have received an outpour of support from community groups across the area, schools, and even churches who want to help these families tonight. But now their biggest job is getting these families back reunited with the people they love. Reporting live here in Pensacola, Jamarlo Phillips, Channel 3 News.
The charter company that owns the bus, First Class Tours, issued a statement about the crash this morning. It said, quoting, "We pledge our assistance cooperating with local authorities in this investigation," end quote. First Class Tours was involved in 4 crashes since 2016. One of those involved a woman hit by a bus while crossing a street in Houston. The driver in that crash was not cited.
Some band members have been examined and released from Sacred Heart Hospital, and they're waiting for the next step. Between 12 and 15 members are resting and waiting at Coastal Church in Daphne. They were taken there after being examined and released from the hospitals. Once they arrived at the church, they found food, sleeping areas, even comfort dogs waiting for them. Some families are making their way there from Texas to pick up their children. Other students are waiting for transportation details to be decided as to how they're going to get back home. Channel 3's Catherine Daniels spoke with the sister of one of the band members, and she joins us now in the studio. Catherine, how is this young man doing?
Well, Dwayne Benson thankfully was not hurt in the crash, and I just heard from his sister Sydney right before we went to air that he is still waiting for travel plans, and right now he's at Sacred Heart Hospital waiting for that. She has been told that arrangements are being made for him and 4 other students to fly home, but she's not sure of the exact timing of that. She said, of course, it's been a very stressful and chaotic morning for her entire hometown of Channelville, Texas.
15-year-old Dwayne Benson had never been out of the state of Texas until last Friday.
Excited, and I think the fact that he was going with other band students, he was comfortable.
Sydney Benson is Dwayne's older sister. Her mother woke her up with the news of the accident. Dwayne's cell phone was lost in the wreckage, so they've only been able to speak with him briefly a couple of times.
He woke up to his band director screaming, and then he felt a really big bump, and then the bus flipped over.
Dwayne told his sister that he was sore and shaken up at first, but he is uninjured.
He said that some students, like, their legs were stuck under seats, or, they had fallen on top of each other, and he tried his best to help before EMTs came in, and, told him that he had to, leave the bus.
Sydney says there were almost 50 people on the bus, including the band director, who is reportedly hurt. She had some friends that were also on the bus, and they're okay. She says the band is the pride of the high school and their small town. Her brother loves being a part of the band family. The sophomore plays bass clarinet, and she says he practiced a lot for their performance in Orlando. Band members also visited 3 theme parks over their stay. It's a special trip that members and boosters fundraise for years to make happen.
They go every 4 years, so it was really cool that he was part of the group that got to go.
Again, Sydney just told me that a flight home for her brother is in the works with 4 other students. She and her mother were able to go to Channelville High School to greet the second bus. That one arrived safely around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Reporting live in the studio, Catherine Daniel, Channel 3 News.
Of course, we'll be following every aspect of the story and post the latest developments online, and of course have them here on air as well.